This is High Stakes from Gerard Phillips, Kate, and Hancock.
Everything is Moneyball. The big story this week is from The Atlantic, what Moneyball for Everything has done to American culture. The article says, you can make a thing so perfect that it's ruined. Smarties approached baseball like an equation, optimized for Y, solved for X, and proved in the process that a solved sport is a worse one. In short, says the author throughout the article, distilling everything down to its component parts and focusing on pure, numbers-driven performance can backfire. So what does it mean for you? The numbers matter. Numbers tell us whether we need more meds or fewer. Numbers tell us who won the most seats in Congress. Numbers tell us how much money we should spend at Christmas, and whether we can give our hourly employees $3 more an hour. Moneyball is all about numbers. It's a term coined by author Michael Lewis to describe an approach to team building developed by baseball's Oakland Athletics, where players were recruited for very specific roles following excruciatingly detailed performance analytics. The Moneyball model famously helped them build a lean, efficient squad that outperformed their higher-spending rivals. Moneyball works because numbers matter. But then again, the stats aren't enough. Despite all the numbers, there's a reason they play the game. We're playing Moneyball too. As our industry plans for a challenging 2023 following a challenging 2022, the pressure is to do more with less and make every number count. But medicine is science and art. It's the powerful combination that creates the care and the experience we all want when we seek care. The pursuit of efficiency can't lead down a road where no one wants to live. So now for some color commentary on our game. The first point is that the elite blend art and science so well that you can't even tell. The 2022 World Series ended last week. Dusty Baker, manager of the champion Houston Astros, is a living monument to art and science. His club was rebuilt after one of the biggest sports cheating scandals in recent times, and it was built largely on a Moneyball roster. The Astros embody the quest for optimization. But Baker himself exemplifies old-school ball, sometimes looking like he's running off nothing more than his gut. Critically, he connects with his players, catering to the superstitions and the faith that are a feature of baseball more than perhaps any other sport. Earlier in the postseason, he stopped at St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York and procured a string of rosary beads for a player who was in the middle of a deep slump. His players love him because he sees them. He gives credence to his analytics team, but as a leader, he activates the people around him in a personal, deeply human way. Our take? RVUs are important, but good healthcare makes the human connection too. It's in that balance where healing happens. Secondly, the quest for certainty leads to loss. In this age of mistrust, we've developed an obsession with facts that are objectively correct, leading to obvious conclusions. Some things can be quantified with near certainty, such as the number of ballots cast or a white blood cell count. We should always seek greater precision where it matters. But facts are just pieces of truth. Need proof? Instant replay across sports has made us certain of exactly one thing. We cannot be certain. What, exactly, is a catch in football? Why are two nearly identical incidents in soccer games 24 hours apart treated completely differently in the same league? And the difference between a foul and an ejection for an elbow to the face of an opponent is often intent. How the hell do we quantify what the player was thinking? Our take? Sometimes more data provides less clarity. How we turn facts into information and turn information into decisions and best practices is up to us. Third, the numbers are not the story. The goal of a baseball team's front office is to find the most efficient way to win a baseball game, and then to repeat that 160 times a season. But that's not the goal of baseball. The goal of baseball is to provide entertainment and excitement and long-running storylines for more than half of every year. The goal is for people to engage and stay engaged. From this perspective, a single win or loss is only marginally important. Stolen bases and extra base hits and wild strikeouts, the aesthetics of the game, on the other hand, are very important. Don't lose sight of those details in the quest for the perfectly efficient win. Our take? The experience you create for individual patients or the story of your health system is more than a single metric or three. It's the balance of thousands of interactions and the result of a host of investments you make. Fourth, and finally, the numbers can lead to very exciting things. Sometimes crunching the numbers can push us to do beautiful things. Take 10 years ago, for example, when the discovery was made that 3 points is worth more than 2. The Golden State Warriors created a revolutionary style of basketball that was exhilarating and unmissable, and very successful. It took the numbers and used the art of Steph Curry's generational talent to make them all work. Science meet art. Our take? Go back to the beginning. See our first sentence. The numbers matter, but the game is bigger still.